and welcome to Mr. Shaves. I haven't done a video for a while, actually may or may not work, but I'm doing one now. And today, I'm going to be reviewing some stuff. Soap, Arko, Barber, soapy stuff. Post shave, Plague Doctor by Razorock. I've got the soap as well, but I thought I'd just break it up a bit. Razorock. Post shave splash. Pre-shave. Goodfellas. Smile the dawn of glory. Looks good on the outside, doesn't it? Dawn of glory. I'm going to be shaving with a Merkur 34C with a feather blade, newly inputted into this. And the brush. Now I think it says Yaqi brush, although it looks like Yadi. I think it's Yaqi, it's a Q. Synthetic, but I've had it soaking because I like it nice and warm. That's all. So there you go. And also for beard trimming, just a cheap shavette that I've got with laponix ages ago. And for the bearded gentleman, just a cheap razor thingy from Amazon to trim the lines that you can't use with a razor because you've got to cut the hairs back. So there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So first of all, have I got any pre-shave? Yeah, this is pre-shave. So I'm going to put this on. Dollop on the hand. Now, I've used this a few times. And the real shame is it doesn't have any smell whatsoever. No, look at it. It looks really nice, but there's no smell. Just sort of possibly slight, just very faint soapy smell. That's it. Very, very faint, like 0.1%. So, I have my Arko soap. This is really cheap. Arko, I think it's from Turkey. That's where it's from. It's great soap. It lathers. I always find it lathers really well. So I haven't primed it by putting some water in there, but I've got a new brush and I want to just, so I'm going to just pick up a load of this stuff. It's great. Always really get your money's worth from a shave. And I had this for about a year, year and a half. I've hardly made a dent in the puck. The reason why I do this is because I think as a man it's worth having a shave with this sort of stuff, because you're not using the usual stuff, that the cheap stuff, the boring stuff in the shops. It's kind of different, and there's a whole world of different things you can vary. So if you're thinking about it, thinking, oh yeah, that's just Nick. Oh, it's really accessible and it's not really expensive. The Merkur 34C was like 20 quid on Facebook Marketplace. And all the other stuff, you can get stuff online. So the soap, that was about £4. So there you go, soap, and it's all picked up in there, lathered up, and you slap it on the face. I'm just going to move my hair out the way. Oh, it's a really lovely smell. Soapy, barbery, Arko. It feels like it will, the smell of it is like proper soapy smell. And you think, oh, is it going to dry your face? You know, when you go, your face will just crack. Just fall on the floor in a dry style. But no. You can work it up on your face. I like to do it in this bowl because my colour tends to be black and it gets on the black. I've got little white circles for the rest of the day. So there you go, lathered and ready to go. I'm just going to wipe the corners. Right, brand new razor, 34C. I'm going to go like that for the first time and then the second time up. Okay. Feather blades never fail to be very, very sharp and just do the business. Just glides along. I need another run. This isn't kind of like really aggressive, it's kind of mid-range, I would say. But it depends on your skin, really. Some people have more sensitive skin. I find this is kind of midway. But the good thing about these sort of things, they're not crazily expensive. You can pay all sorts of money for these, but they're just getting really quite cheap. So if you've got a beard, I'm just getting the bits under the node, and the general stragglers. Feels so easy, just goes through, there's no pulling, no tugging. And I figured the reason why is because you've got a big old blade, big strong blade, just plows through anything that stands in its way. Whereas, you know, the new ones that can have strips of blade, I don't think they've got the same sort of resistance. That's it. So, for the bearded gentleman who want to trim, get that nice sharp edge. I use flannel just to kind of gently wipe down the top edges. And then the reason why, if I do it too hard, you get the slickiness that you need comes away. So I want to kind of just trim that. And it works a treat. And you think, oh, maybe I'll have a lower moustache area. It's up to you. It's up to you. I wonder how you've been. How have you been? Lots of things going on in the world. Still turning. We've got American election coming up. That's going to be interesting. I think I'm quite interested in it because the trends and things, they tend to come our way over in the UK. So we'll see what is coming our way next week. And obviously I would encourage everyone to vote over in America. People have fought for those votes. We had an election over in the UK earlier this year and my son voted for the first time. Very proud moment. Take a bit of time over this because this is the line. You don't want to kind of reinforce that line. I don't have like a fully grown old beard because I don't like it. It's too kind of in your face, on your face. One more part. Oh, smells really fresh. This is like a morning shave, I think, or an evening if you want to kind of stay awake. It's not minty, just soapy. but it's a bright smell, and I love it. One of my faves. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to go up. You don't have to push. If you push, you may get a rash. Just let it go. Just as long as it's against your skin. Always good to know which way the grain is for your hair. Mine tends to go like that, along. So, or maybe the other way. Okay. It's good. There's all sorts of reasons why I think it's good to have a shave. It's really good because you're just having a bit of time to yourself. Investing in, you know, quite an important thing, the way you look. Well, it's not that important, there's more important things, but I think it's the easiest way to make yourself look tidy and presentable to the world. So 34C done. Now, just taking the tops off. With the straight razor. This is like a cheap one that I got on laponix. You can get like a pack. Please check one of the videos for that. Really cheap, and it's lasted alright. The only thing is the blades. You have to really. I don't use it that often, but I don't know where to find the blades. It feels good. And the good thing is, if there's a global catastrophe and everyone loses the manufacturing industry, basically it's a sharp blade and a face. So you've got the skills, so it's good to invest. Oh, I've got some leaks. I'll do. Just tidying it up. There's always one hair that sort of escapes the blade. It's like irritating. So that's one. I've done the shave with the razor. I tried to do it on the pass because it just feels, because then you're wiping away and well, I don't know, I prefer it. Eating the flower. So there you go, that feels really nice. Now I've got this. You may or not have one. If you've got a beard and you want to have some control over it, I've seen loads of things on Reddit where people are kind of saying, is my beard too long? Is it? But basically, if it feels too long, if it's getting on your lip, I hate it. I get one hair that's kind of tickling your face. I just get it. And there's no way you can do it with a razor because you just can't. So there you go. Post shave, I have got Plague Doctor. Now, Plague Doctor appeals to me in many ways. Not that I'm into the plague, but it's kind of like a dark element about it, which is how I roll. So Plague Doctor, apparently they were inspired, or they used the same spices that the doctors used when they used to walk around during the plague. So they'd have this kind of beak ensemble filled with spices they thought was protecting them from the plague, but I don't think it was. So you can try it. Go to a plague person and try this. You may be alright, but you may not. So anyway, so generally I would say Arko, you can never go wrong. I really recommend that. You can find it at Amazon, shops, you know, anywhere. I think I've seen it in Boots in the UK. The Yaqi brush, it's nice. It's got like a plastic kind of thing you hold. It's got the name, I can't remember. That feels nice. I mean, synthetic brushes all pretty much feel the same, in my opinion. Dawn of Glory, so good. It just doesn't have any smell. It really kind of prepares the skin so you don't get any rashy. So if you're a rashy skin person, try some pre-shave. And the Merkur 34C always does the things. German, and you know, like a BMW or Volkswagen, they always do that. They're always generally reliable. So there you go. I hope you have a go, try some shaving, and have a wonderful day. Arrivederci.